Alright, y'all. Well, my wife decided to sell her horse, so now that means that all the stuff from her tack area of the barn is in my garage, and I've got a big old mess, as you can see. So, I'm also going to be getting rid of the horse trailer since we don't need it anymore, but I've been using that as a little storage shed, so I'm going to build a storage shed now. Good thing is that I have a bunch of supplies that I went out and bought. The bad thing is I didn't really have a plan when I went and bought them, so I'm also going to be coming up with a plan as I go along, so let's see what happens.
Giddy up, 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 giddy up.
Alright, so I made a mistake. In order to save on wood, I did a two-piece cross bracing here on the side instead of doing like a full box side, so it doesn't have the rigidity that I would like it to have. You can see if I push on it, it wiggles a bit from side to side. Front to back it's real good, but side to side it's not, because ideally this thing should be turned sideways and should be in a box, and it would create more rigidity that direction. So I'm going to have to do some cross bracing on the back, and I'm going to have to use more wood anyways, just to get that rigidity there. Alright, so you can see I put in some cross bracing here and back there, and now when I push on it, it doesn't move a whole lot. The whole thing moves together pretty much instead of just kind of folding. So we should be good now to put on some siding. Alright guys, so that's effectively the end of day 1.5. I got the basic structure up, the back siding on, and the roof set up. We'll see how it goes on the next day. Hey guys, so that's the end of part 1 of a 2-part series of my no plan shed build. I'm already learning that I probably should have had a plan for this build. It's definitely making it take longer and be more difficult. If you like this video, go down below and hit like. You can also toss a comment down there if you think I'm messing up on something. At the end of episode 2, I'm going to talk about the things I learned and the mistakes I made, so hopefully you don't have to make the same mistakes I made on this build. See you next time.